Dumpster diving for new Mercedes parts. On July 22nd, 2018, I had a great day actually. My 300 add-an-hour project, which I think you guys can see behind me on the lift, is going pretty well. We just finished the valve job on it, but I got a call from a friend of mine, John, who is a really great Mercedes enthusiast and a great friend. And he told me that this shop in Winter Park was throwing out a bunch of Mercedes parts. And so I saw that and I was like, well, where are the parts? And he said, in their dumpster. So John and I went dumpster diving that night and we pulled out a bunch of Mercedes parts that were, and some Porsche stuff that was actually going to be thrown away too. And so some of the stuff we found included a lower dash panel, driver's side, for $123. And this thing is either new or in like new condition. A lot of little seal rings like this crankshaft, camshaft seal for an M104 engine. Ignition lock cylinder cover. This is like a $26 part, 126 series. Ignition switch, also brand new, a little dusty and had been on the shelf for a long time, but it had a sticker on it that said made in Germany, so we knew it was new. And this switch is for like a 450 SL or 450 SEL ignition switch, and I don't think you can buy it anymore from Mercedes, so that's pretty cool. But mostly, the whole purpose of this video is I want to tell you guys where you can find Mercedes parts that may not be that expensive. I find very often that when shops that have been around for the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s have leftover inventory, they frequently throw it away or they give it away at next to nothing prices. Now, why is this? Well, first of all, a lot of these guys are working on newer cars, so they're keeping up with the newest stuff. Most of these technicians don't even want to bother with 30-year-old cars because there's no money in them. You know, you don't make $800 at a time or $1,000 at a time replacing things like a thermostat on a Mini when, you know, why bother doing a whole front suspension rebuild on a 300e unless the guy's paying you $4 or $5 grand. So, as a result, when that kind of work was current, they might have bought 100 suspension bushing kits for a 124. But now, maybe 2 or 3 of those kits that never got used are going to end up in the trash, which is what we found, suspension bushing kits. So, you know, just so you know, there are great opportunities to buy this stuff. Sometimes put it on eBay, you know, maybe use it in your own car. But there's a lot of rare good stuff out there. And so, for more of my secrets to how I find my new old stock parts, support us on Patreon, and you know, we can have a discussion about that, because this is knowledge that I pride very highly, and I won't just necessarily give it away to the public, although I did just give you my biggest secret in this video. So in the meantime, like, share, subscribe, enjoy driving your classic Mercedes. Think about supporting us on Patreon and hit the bell for notifications. And in the meantime, help us get to 4,000 subscribers. Thank you, and take good care of your classic Mercedes.